Hello, Gunner James 105. Have an absolutely beautiful evening here. The 28th of April 2018. And so this was the #1 Mark III that I had brought back to its original configuration in the previous two videos I did. I showed you the before, I showed you the after, and so with my attempts at trying to make this thing accurate, following some advice on YouTube, Accurizing Enfield's channel, and so having it all together, last step here now is to try it out, see if anything that I did helped this thing at all, or if it's going to shoot. I would have to say that what I've done is I've got this here set up so that we can try and blame the rifle and not the shooter. So with a little help with this mechanism, that we'll see how she goes. So I was just going to load in 5 rounds and give it a few bangs. So we'll see. I have had these stripper clips load a lot smoother. Maybe I have to get a little closer to the action. There we go. So basically, no, not be all the way. So we'll chamber around, and safety's forward. It's ready to go. So I'm gonna take 5 shots and then examine where I'm hitting, and then hopefully we're happy at the end of this. Oh, I should. Notice I'm wearing my spectacles. I need these. Well, it shoots. Seems to chamber okay. So I should mention too, this is a friend's place, and the target is 50 yards. I could set up, maybe for a future video, I gotta get kind of off that away. But for now, we'll see what 5 rounds at 50 yards looks like on the target. So just turn this camera off for a second and march up there, and we'll just see. By the way, this is the first time that I fire this. I didn't do warm-ups. I didn't do practice shots. I didn't do anything other than turn this camera on and show you my first 5 shots out of this rifle. I haven't even shot this rifle when it was sporterized. So this is the first time on this one. So hang on a second. So I was aiming for here, and I see that I've got that one, but I'm high. I'm high on these shots, so I'm going to say I believe, I can't tell. I don't think I think this is a hit, this. So that's my 5 shots, a bit high in about a 4-inch group. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to aim a bit lower and maybe not rush the shots The ammunition I haven't a clue. I'll have to go back there and just take a quick look at what the heck it is. It's a hunting round. It's a soft point, so we'll just go back over to the rifle and take 5 more. So, I don't know whether to feel content yet, because my experience with the rifle, of course, is limited to 5 rounds I just shot. It is kind of a wide group. At 50 yards it is. It should do better than that. Again, if I were a marksman of some kind, that might help. So, yeah, it looks to be a Winchester hunting round. So, got the old up, down, etc. on that clip, charger clip. We'll try this again from the seated position, and that went pretty smooth. Should be able to slam that out of there. There it is. Now, when I came back to the table, I just kind of pulled on that a bit, and it did seem to go one tiny little click back. So we'll try it again, 5 rounds. It'll be a little slower, if you don't mind, and then we'll see if we improved. And so, wish me luck. Maybe I'll just take a look here. Okay, so that's got me on paper next to that one that was there before, the one that was closer to the center, just by aiming towards the bottom of that target square in the orange. So I'm going to go a little lower. I'll go to just about almost the bottom of the target. Try again here. It seems to be fairly centered, so that's good. Take one more. Okay, I'll finish these off, and we'll go take one more look. And that is finished off. So, we'll have another look. Well, that's quite a spread. And I do believe there's a reason for that. That is related to, I believe, the way the wood may be too tight somewhere when you get this stringing of rounds. So basically, I mean, as far as these 5, I was aiming for about there. I think the first shot I aimed there, the next 4 I aimed there. And so something wacky happened. I'll have to go back and look at the video, but somehow in firing this thing, I had ejected a live round in between my shots. So I had initially only shot 4 into the target. I went back and fired off that last round, which I found laying on the ground. So, because we're at, I mean, if we look at this group here, this is the from the first round of firing, this here. So then I have that going on. So at 50 yards, not that great. Standing 100 yards, maybe, but not that great. So something has to improve. And so that's the end of that experiment so far. And I'll do a little more research and checking on the rifle and just see what the hay I can do to straighten this out. Thanks for watching.